Welcome back to another interview. My name is Sal, and I got somebody with me on my right. Introduce yourself, boy. Oh, wait, not boy. Not sound racist. Oh, but go ahead. Jesus, that sounded racist.
Was
I'm so sorry.
nah,
That
you
is.
good, bro. You chilling,
That
bro.
sounded. I'm not
That's
mean.
where you good, bro.
Okay, go ahead, guys.
Everything
Introduce
good.
yourself.
Look,
Introduce
my
yourself.
my name is Caetano, bro.
Caetano,
Yes, bro.
Spanish,
Brazilian.
Brazilian. Oh,
Yes, I'm named after a Brazilian singer.
oh, that's dope.
His name is Caetano Veloso. He's
Veloso.
like he's like a he's like a what's it called, like a jazz type of, you feel me?
Jazz.
Jazz, like Brazilian jazz. My
Okay.
mama Brazilian, my dad Dominican.
Oh, that's Brazilian, Dominican. That's a good mix.
Yeah.
Yeah. Caetano, what do you do, bro?
I made music,
Cool.
and I also made money.
You make money. You make
Yeah.
music. You make money.
I make music and I make money.
Okay. That's it, or do you have anything else? Like you have a
I have outlets to make money. I got a clothing brand called Spotted One. I'm co-owner, and then I also am co-owner of Enlazar Noir, which is a jewelry line. So yeah, we out of Charlotte, going crazy.
I love seeing that. I mean, so wait, where were you born and raised at, man? Where were you
I was
born?
I was born I was born and raised in Utah.
Were you from Utah?
Yes, West Coast. We Utah,
Mormon states?
Mormon State.
Wow.
Them
That.
niggas is them niggas is.
Wait, no, we're not
I'm
saying
being
that.
real, bro.
We're not saying bad about Mormons. If
There's
you
nothing bad about them.
there's some bad apples, but
They bad apples.
there's some
They
bad
trying to
apples.
be good, but they bad.
Damn. Damn, that's some crazy shit about Mormons, but that's funny. So you came from Utah. So you were born in Utah. When did you came to Charlotte?
When I moved to Rock Hill, South Carolina when I was 17.
Oh, so you came to South Carolina first, and then
And now, yeah.
you moved here later.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Well, look, I literally, here's the thing though. I got basically two apartments. I got one in Rock Hill,
Damn,
and then my girlfriend's house in Charlotte.
that's pretty dope. You got two.
So I get, yeah, so I like, okay, boom. I'm in the studio, Uptown Charlotte. Shout out Jesse Samples, Sample Studios. You already know, the best studio in Charlotte, Uptown. We already know.
Respect it, yeah.
But like, I'm here, so I'm finna go 15 minutes to my girlfriend's house.
15 minutes, and then
Boom.
you
And
know,
then look, shit, I'm closer to the Rock. I'm gonna go to Rock.
Rock Hill's not that far.
It's not that far.
It's
But
not.
look, but even still, you see what I'm saying? So if I'm in Southern Charlotte, I'm gonna go Rock Hill. If I'm in Northern Charlotte, I'm finna go up to my girl crib.
That's freaking dope. So you have a brand called Spider. What again?
Spotted One.
Spotted One. Spotted One. How did you get like the origins of the brand? What is the origin of this brand,
Origins
bro?
of the brand. My nigga Quatre.
Quatre.
Quatre. He started Spotted One, bro. And Spotted One basically means like, it's like everybody feel like they the one.
Really?
I feel like I'm the one.
Spotted One, basically, they spot this person who got it. They got it, and they got
Yeah.
a good future.
You
Is
see?
that what it is?
You see how you see y'all how he didn't even know, but he knew.
Bro,
You see what I'm saying? That's because that's good branding. Shout out my nigga Quatre.
fucking respect.
So he started that, and it's basically like the world be spotting them ones,
Okay.
and we them, we the spotted ones.
Mhm.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah, we the spotted ones, and then a couple months into that, I had connected with Quatre, started modeling, and then been always making music. So I was a rapper, producer, modeling his brand, and eventually I started having a lot of ideas. You feel me? I started helping a lot, and then I started putting money in, and then we started becoming partners.
So,
So,
like, co-owner. That's why you're a co-owner.
Yeah, I'm co-owner.
This is like, I want to basically you're doing music, you're doing clothing. Is this like your full time job basically? If you want,
Yes.
if I mind asking,
Yes, I sell clothes, I sell chains, and I make music for a living.
that's basically your full time job.
Yeah.
Like you just wake up and you smile, and you're like, damn.
Yeah, I wake up, I smile.
You,
I wake up, I smile real big.
basically you're
I
like,
thank the Lord, for real.
oh yeah, thank God for everything.
God, for
You're
real.
positive on that shit, bro.
On God.
Love it. Oh man, it's like, I get that. I get it.
For
But
real,
because most people that working those 9 to 5 jobs.
That was me,
That used to be you. You mentioned before that
bro.
used to be you,
I ain't worked since 2023.
and you've been like, damn, I'm just stacking my freaking money up.
Nigga, I'm stacking my money up. I'm spending money.
What was the saying from the Boondocks from Riley doing the those guys from the basketball, right? He's dreaming. He's like he's stacking papers and running stacking paper up the ceiling or some shit. You know what I mean? You know what episode I'm talking about?
Yeah,
How did it? Okay, hold on. Let me ask you. How did it feel, man? How did it feel to start seeing the income coming in? Bro, like extra, like you got an extra dollars in your pockets, and you're like,
that
dang.
was crazy, bro. Cause it was my first time ever doing something like that. I was working at Amazon. I was working at Amazon. I worked there from February 2023 to like September 2023, and then like I had really got into Spotter One when we did our first fashion show, September 16th, and that's when I split that with Quatre. I split all the expenses with him, and then it's ever since. And then after that, the bulks I started splitting it with him, and then I started getting investments and shit like that, and
Holy
then I'm
cow.
like, and then yeah, boom, and yeah, so that's how I really and then basically, bro, I'm not gonna lie. I had switched from the Amazon job. I switched from the Amazon job to a sales job. I was doing door to door sales.
Damn. I just that job is back and forth if you think about it. Like,
Bro,
yo,
but I was making some money though.
oh, you were
I
making
was
money.
making like I was making some money. Like okay, look, I was making like 600-700 a week.
Did that teach you to become like business
I've always
wise?
been like that though. I've
Yep.
always been like that though, cause I've been my dad grounded me when I was like 13. He said you can't go hang out with friends till you got a job.
What the
And I'm like looking up at jobs and shit. I ain't get no job for a whole week, and I
yeah.
was pissed off. And my mama let me go.
Well, yeah.
Cause
Cause
yeah, my dad always like, bro.
like
And then when I was 15, bro, like he done walk me into the pool and said like, hey, basically like this little nigga needs a job for real. You know what I'm saying? Like who gonna give him a job? And they was like kind of got scared, and he was like, he can be an early morning janitor.
one question.
So then I was making money that way.
Yeah. No. And another question I want to ask. What did you? No. I'm gonna add that question to just that story. How did they feel? How did your people feel when you started making money from what you're doing? How did they act? How did they react? How I know your mom was probably a supporter.
Okay, no, hell no, they didn't fuck with it.
They didn't want. Wait.
They
What?
want me to go to college. And then I started off with like trying to do the music shit because I'm a producer. I've been producing since I was 14,
Okay.
and I've been producing. And then when I got out of college, I was trying to take a gap year, and now I'm trying to start producing for niggas, start rapping and shit, doing shit like that. And then my parents was like, hell nah, you are gonna go to college. So then I went to college, but they wasn't trying to pay for me.
Okay. So
So
what?
the only place
What?
they wasn't trying to pay for me. So I wasn't trying to go in those student loans because I'm money wise. You feel
Yeah.
me?
Yeah.
I wasn't trying to go into no student loans, so I fucking I had an academic scholarship for like a little technical college around my in the Rock.
Damn.
And it's called York Tech, and I was there for 3 weeks. I was doing classes, and then I'm like, fuck this shit, because I would be on my laptop making like old English paper,
Yeah.
writing it. Fuck this.
Yeah.
I'm on FL making beats and shit. I'm like, nah, fuck that. I can't do that shit.
Because basically, and everybody always go through it when they're in college. You're like, why am I okay? I'm studying this to get a better job on 9 to 5, but like, okay, but I'm getting a debt
Bro.
after this. I don't want to pay off something like that's gonna be
Bro,
like
that
rest of my
shit, and like,
life.
bro, I'm a real like I be thinking about shit. So I'm like,
Same.
bro, fuck that. I'm literally thinking like, I'm way smarter than what these niggas is trying to put me at. I don't learn shit like this. I said I don't need to be in this, so dropped out. Didn't tell my parents for like 2-3 weeks, and then like it got to the point that they kept asking me, and then I just told them, and then that's when like me and my parents' relationship went to shit.
Oh damn, like Rocky Road and
Rocky
stuff.
Road,
Fuck.
rocky as hell, and then like yeah, and then like a whole year after that, I started what's it called? Whole year after that, I was just working. And I was working part time. So mind you, I'm not going to college, I'm working part time, and I'm literally at Jesse's house every fucking day. And I'm making music. And like I see it now. I'm not making no money. Like for real. I was making no money. My parents was looking at me crazy. Like the studio was nothing to them. Like when I go to the studio, they was putting curfews on me and shit. So eventually, for smoking weed and everything, I got kicked out in October, and I had started being in Spotted One in September, and then I got my ass into gear because I was living at my girlfriend's house, and I was fucked up, and so then I was, you feel me?
No, that's
But
damn.
then around that same time, that's when I was really working. That's when I really started working. You see what I'm saying?
Jeez, no, that's a good origin
And then
story.
when and then I really started working, and then I called my parents, and I'm like, yo, I got some money now. And then when I was telling my dad like the type of business I was doing and what I had going on, he was like, oh shit. So then now like they don't really talk about college because I
They
make money.
finally, you finally proved to
Right,
them,
that's what I'm saying.
you,
Like,
damn, that's some real shit, bro. Like you proved to them, saying, "Hey, remember when y'all had said this to me some time
oh yeah,
ago?
they was tripping.
Yeah,
For
like
real, they was tripping. They was like for real, like my mom was tripping, man.
I understand, man. But like I said, it's always all love for everyone. But
It's all
like,
love
yeah,
though.
it's always all love. But it's just like you come at me with, like support me what I do. I don't know what you want me to do. Like it's
Cause they
like
didn't just cause they didn't think they didn't ever see it work.
you know,
So then I was like, and then like when I quit my job, they was like, oh shit, and then like, but that shit was fine because I became a manager. At like I was talking to the CEO of the company and shit because I was good at selling, and then I had became a manager, and then I was teaching niggas how to sell, and then one day I came in with my shit, and I'm like, bro, I'm quitting.
yeah,
Niggas was like, what? I said, nigga, I'm selling hella shit, bro. Like, I don't need this little ass job no more, bro.
yeah.
And then that's when I started making money, bro. Like, for real.
No,
So, October
yeah.
2023 is when I started touching real money.
October 2023 is when you started touching money. That's insane, bro. I'm gonna be honest. That's a good origin story, like how you came up, Caetano, man. That's just because people would take a risk. I mean, even though you made an income during that time, but like you're like, oh, I still got money at a job, but I want to test this other thing out, and then I just and it worked, and I'm like, what am I still doing here?
I lived off of $500 from my last paycheck until I could start like getting right.
That's not respectful, man.
Cause I didn't
Because
want to work. My main thing is I don't want to work.
I feel it. Because people, it's not technically like people when they see that they're like, oh, it's laziness. Like no, it's
Oh hell no.
It's like you guys make this. If I see people at a 9 to 5 job, if you make it look depressing, you're gonna make me not do it. Like
No, these niggas be irking me. I don't like when niggas be. I don't like when niggas be telling me what to do and shit. I'm being honest, bro.
also another question, Katina. Like when it comes down to your business and your your homeboy, with the clothing brand and stuff. What was the takeoff moment for the brand? Like that got the attention to it for Spotted One. Like what was the what drop?
I'm gonna say like the the Spotter one, like the all I need is a bad bitch and some Zatis.
That is the realest damn title I ever fucking heard
All
in
I
my
need
life.
is a
God damn.
bad bitch and some Zatis. My nigga Quattro made those shits. He cooked them up, and then like them shits was going crazy, bro.
Damn.
Like that started our summer last summer, and them shits was going crazy. We was doing crazy promo on them shits, getting viral video on viral video with them shits, cause like it was just a message. And then like it was one of them shirts that it was like when niggas was walking by, like I dead ass had grandmas taking pictures of me, for real. Like niggas was like, hey, let me take a picture. Hey, oh, what you say on your shirt? I know that's right. Like swear to too. Like niggas was like, like niggas was connected with that shirt. And then
Uh,
like I'm talking about the money was teleported out of niggas' pockets. Soon as they said like money, za, girls. It was like
if
that,
I see an elder woman coming at me, I'm
bro.
like,
Bro,
no. Listen. No. Listen, how I react to that shit, I'm like, I look at them, I'm like, I need help.
you need.
I need help. I need help. I'm like someone asked me blink twice if you're in
Yeah,
trouble,
you
and
need
I
help.
blink twice. I'm
I
blinking
said, what's
twice.
up, shorty?
It's
Ah!
like how old are you?
I
64.
said, what's up?
64. Okay, yeah, no, I'm good. Yeah, you
I
passed.
said, what's up, shorty?
Oh my God, you gonna put me in your will next? Your
Nah,
assets?
but yeah, bro, that shit was
Let me
hard,
stop. Let
and
me stop.
that was our first like real viral. Like we had like 30,000 views before on reels, like 10,000, a couple 15,000, but like the first one to hit over a couple like 100,000, 400,000, 300,000.
Yeah.
That was the Zatis.
Zatis, that's insane. Because from the looks of it, you found the niche within that shit. If you think
Oh
about
yeah,
it,
well we cause we a lifestyle brand.
Exactly. You think about
Like,
people.
look at my shit right now, Rockstar Lifestyle, and you see, you got. I don't know if y'all was peeping the details, bro. We got the black VVS's on the beanie. We got the black VVS's inlaid in the shirt. You see what I'm saying? Rockstar Lifestyle tee.
It's kind of a dope setup. I ain't gonna lie. That's nice. I would wear those. I ain't gonna lie.
Come
I
on,
would literally wear those. How would his terrorists affect you as a
bro.
brand owner?
My shit been getting held up at customs, bro.
What country did you get your shit from?
China.
Wow, that's fucking insane.
My
That
shit been my chains have been getting caught up in China. Everything out of Pakistan is pretty much good.
yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
No, yeah, they're good now.
Yeah.
They're good
Everything
now.
out of Pakistan is good, but like, yeah, out of China, bro, like my chains is getting caught up in the shit. They're getting sent back. Like I order shit. Like, bro, I'm talking about my nigga. I call my menu my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Cause he really like that. He be getting me that shit. Like once he ships it, it be coming in like 6 days. Like after I order, like boom, 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 boom. I do what I need to do. Cause he already has my shit. Well, he already has my shit made. You know what I'm saying? So when he gets it over, it about to take a couple days. This shit talking about 12, 15 days, getting put in customs, getting taken out. I gotta pay import charges. If I don't pay in a certain amount of time, it's gonna get sent back. It's like, bro, what
Did
the fuck is this, bro? It's a bunch of bullshit.
like did you talk to him about it? Like that situation? What did he
I talked
say?
to him. He sent me free shit, bro. My nigga sent me free. He sent me extra merchandise because he was like, bro, this shit, this shit food, but I fuck with you, bro. And that's what happens when you put money in people's pockets, bro. They fuck with you.
Don't want to sound racist. You had an accent with it. Don't say
I
it. You don't need to say
I be
it.
texting this nigga, bro.
Good, 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 good.
I be texting this nigga,
Damn,
bro.
I'm not. Listen, I'm gonna tell you right now. Like, so what? So like, did you like talk to him about when you first heard about it? Like, you told him like, "Hey, bro, what's going on?" And what did he say? Like,
I was like, bro, yeah, I said, what the fuck going on? He said, I'm sorry, sir. The trade war. I said, nigga,
this mess,
the
yo,
fuck?
yeah, you see?
I said, bro, is this like 1960 Cold War bullshit? Like, bro, the trade war? I said, bro, this is really stupid as fuck, bro.
That's insane that he said the trade war,
Yeah, he
and
said the
that's
trade war.
actually,
Yeah,
it's
we
like
in one. But they lowered the shits now. And that's mad as fuck because I spent hella money. I spent hella money on some shit, and then what's it called?
we all know who.
Had to pay some import charges, and then I literally saw on Rap TV the next day that they're like lowering the thing by 100%. I'm like, bro, what? And then I literally hit him up to draft me another order,
And he,
and that shit was literally like way cheaper, like 33% cheaper.
I can imagine him.
That's a lot,
I
bro.
can imagine him giving you the
In
text. Like,
business, 33% is a lot, bro.
I can imagine you telling him like, "Hey, bro, I need this specific amount of shirts or hoodies." Gives you the thumbs up of the emoji, like, "Yo, we
No,
good.
these was chains.
We good." Oh yeah, no,
These was chains. These was chains. I asked him for a certain amount. He said, "Bro, it's gonna be this." I said, "Bro, what the fuck?"
bro.
He said, "Bro, it's because of this." And then I'm like, "All right, bro, I paid it." 2 days later, I saw that, and then I looked at it, and then I asked him to draft the same order. That shit was 33% cheaper. I said, "Bro, what the fuck?"
Let me ask you something real quick. What would be the best advice? For I'm gonna tell the same question talk to everyone. What is the best advice you'll give to upcoming brand owners who are starting clothing owners like clothing brands? What would be the best advice you could give them, bro?
All right, well, this shit not for everyone. First off.
Damn.
And if it is for you and you think it is for you, then you gotta show it. And it's like and it's not about what you know, it's about who you know. And it's not about how much money you got. It's how many people you know, for real. Like how many people, how many connections you got, for real. And then you just gotta keep doing this shit all day.
If you compare to the things you're doing, what do you like to do better? You like making clothes or you like making music? How would you like? What would be
I
the
like making music.
you like making music?
But music don't pay the bills right now.
That's some real shit.
Yeah, so music don't pay the bills. And I learned that from my nigga. His name is Brandon Thomas. He what's it called? He produced for like, OJ Macko. He made the song Bitch You Guessed It.
He made that.
You was right. Yeah.
Yeah, he made that. Oh shoot.
So yeah, and then he connected with like Playboy and ASAP and Lil Yachty, all them niggas, and he was signed to Quality Control for a little bit, and he had seen some of my shit. He was fucking with me and shit, and he called me, and then we was talking and shit like that, and he was just kind of putting me onto a bunch of shit, and that's when he like kind of told me like, bro, like you can't be broke doing this shit. Like, what you think a record deal is? Like, a record label gives you hella money, which is an advance alone towards making your music fire. So that means that you can't do this shit with no money. Like, simple as that. Like, if I'm gonna get a person, I don't just put them on the stage. I give them 200,000, 1 million, 2 million to literally. Then I put them on the stage. Dead ass. Like, it doesn't matter if you're on the stage if you don't got no fucking money behind you. And he really told me that shit. And he was just putting me on. He gave me some good connections. That's the nigga who actually connected me with BET. BET Music. I got a cosign. They commented on some of my shit. Shit was cool. But like, he's the one who. But like, my biggest takeaway from what he taught me was just like, bro, this money is really what. The money is really what it is, bro. Like the everything you got to put your money where your mouth is, bro. If you a rapper for real. So it's like, and then like all these niggas up and coming now, like they have the bag on them. You know what I'm saying? Even before they get even before they get a rap deal. And if you have money when you go into a rap deal, you're gonna have way more leverage.
That's true. I mean, yeah, no, that's some real shit right there. That's that, and I did see that in your post that BET did comment on it. And it was like you did work with them, and they comment on that stuff, and you're like, damn, it felt good, like some spotlight moment, like
A
it
little
felt good.
spotlight, yeah, it was cool, and it just made me feel realize like, okay, I got some. I'm onto some shit.
You got some shit going,
Yeah, that's what. So then when I learned that, that's when I was like, okay, let me start making hella money.
and then
And then I
yeah,
started learning how to make hella money because it's like I just needed to look different. I wanted to be signed by myself. I
yeah,
wanted to sign myself. So it's like then me and my nigga Lil T, we've been going on a run. Like I can buy shit. You know what I'm saying? I can buy a new car. I can I can fucking have hella money just laying around. I can have guns. I can have designer. You see what I'm saying? So it looks like I'm signed, but it's really just me making my own money. And then when it's time to sign, a lot of people don't know this. I'm gonna put the niggas on. If you show, if you make music and shit, and you show them that like I'm in 6 stores, so if when it's time for me to sign, and I have buzz, I got a song, I got something going crazy, I can show them my Shopify. I can show them how many stores I'm in. And that's literally showing that like I am a money maker. Like I can show them that it's like even with like without your help, I'm making hella money with merchandise that I am promoting, that I'm doing. And that gives you so much more leverage because music makes money, but it doesn't make the most money. You see what I'm saying? Merchandise and touring makes the most money.
yeah.
So it's like if you can show them that it's like, and like if I can show them, hey, I do real deal events. I know how to run all this shit.
What's
That's way more leverage on my deal.
what surprised me is when you told me one day you had 6 stores buying an entire lot, like some like stocks of your merch, and they're selling like crazy in their stores.
And
Like
then be asking me, oh, I need another one.
I need another order.
Yeah.
That's
And
fucking
then
insane.
yeah, and then with my chains too, I be also doing like bulk deals with brand owners.
Yes.
And so I be doing bulk deals with brand owners because what I found with my brand is that the jewelry or with the clothing brand, the jewelry goes so good. So
Yeah.
like I'll sell a shirt and a chain.
Yeah.
I'll sell a
Yeah.
shirt, a hat, and a chain.
Yeah.
And so like I'll be selling these chains wholesale to people as well, so that they can sell it to their customers as well, and it's marketed as my stuff. So it's like I get hella exposure. So like yeah, I've been trying to learn how to like get this shit out, and I learned, and then over the last like year and a half, really a year, I learned how to really get something out there. So now I'm kind of transitioning. I have more capital.
Cool.
I have more capital. I have more knowledge. I have more things and more connections to utilize. So I'm gonna start pushing my music a lot more.
Respect. And there you have it, man. Caetano with the Spotted One. Fuck with his shit.
Fuck
I
with it, Ray.
approve. I approve Spotted One.
I
To
fuck
your
with you, Ray.
homie. You already know. Fuck with it.
Hey, listen, I got my tape. Hashtag money247 out every platform. I got another music video coming out. It's already out by the time this shit's gonna be out. So please go watch it.
Please watch it.
And watch all this other niggas what's it called? These interviews, bro.
I appreciate
This
that.
nigga hard, bro. For
Appreciate
real.
All right.
Best out of Charlotte.
Appreciate that. All right.
CIT.
All right.